Hi, my name's John. I'd like to welcome you to my Vario, my 614 Vario. We bought this vehicle in 2019. It was a 24-seater minibus. We bought it in November and we decided that we was going to convert it into our family mobile home.
I'm Nate Murphy and I have literally just bought this van to show you how to build a van. We have made a really detailed course which will help you go from this to this. You will learn everything you need. We help you specify your electrical system and you'll be able to access a community all building their own vans at the same time.
Welcome aboard. I'll take you inside Isambard and give you a tour around Isambard. So welcome aboard Isambard. Because we have 3 grandchildren with us, we had to design this vehicle to accommodate 5 seating areas, obviously with seat belts. So we've kept this area in the front. We have designed it so it's usable for a dining area, and also while we're traveling, the boys are all strapped in. Tables, right? This is Kerry, my wife, said we want tables at the front. Now she went online and she looked and she didn't particularly like what she saw, so she said, can we do our own? I said, well, yeah. So I said, if you give me the idea what you'd like me to build for you, and I will build them. So I built these 2 tables, and Kerry, being the arty one, because I'm not, she is, she decided to get her pencil out and freehand all the designs on top of these tables. So as you can see, we have got 5 fixed, well, four fixed seats here, because we have 3 grandchildren permanently with us. These originally, when they were in the bus, they were the bus seats, and they had a blue pattern type material. So we've had these recovered, and also the driver's seat recovered. And as you can see on this table is a play area basically for the boys. It's got the chess set on there. There's various other games that they can play on there, and that keeps them entertained when they're not out playing. We have a fixed 240-volt fridge which runs purely off the solar panels, because we have 3 solar panels, 630 watt power with 240 watt amp hour batteries. That is permanently on. We've never had to plug this vehicle in to any other form of main supply. So we have a fridge, microwave, a two burner cooker. We then have a fixed in Belfasti sink with your hot and cold water. The hot water is supplied by a Truma water heating system, which is has a separate water tank. We have 2 water tanks on this vehicle. One is a 150 litre fresh water tank, and the other one is a 90 litre, which solely is purely for the hot water system. And yeah, so that's that. We also both Kerry and I got married last year, and we were gifted money, so we decided to use that money to treat ourselves to a log burner. So we purchased this log burner, which we then fitted. Just bear with me 1 second. And it is an Apple, and it's absolutely wonderful. On the winter nights, and when we get this fired up, it is so cozy. It's a 4 kilowatt log burner. So that's the log burner. Just bear with me 1 second. Now, all of this design came out of my wife's head. She had this image of what she wanted this vehicle to look like, and everything that's been designed in here is how she wanted it to be. This vehicle sleeps five, and it starts off with, we have a fixed double at the back which sleeps the two youngest boys. We then have a single bed at the bottom, which is one of those is it a futon bed type things, which folds up. So if we need to use this space at the bottom as garage space, then that can be folded up and we can put bikes or whatever else we need to put in there. We have a fixed shower in here, and also it has a sink in here, and it also houses a porta potty should we need to carry the porta potty with us. So that's the shower department. This area here houses all of the electronics for the vehicle, and it also is a built-in wardrobe, which you will get to see in there. And then if on a night time both Kerry and I need a bit of privacy, then we designed it so that this part of the vehicle slides out. It also forms a bit of privacy when you're using the bathroom area. And it also has storage at both sides. I don't know if you can see that. The storage at this side, and at the opposite side of here, there's storage with all the towels and whatever else we need to carry is in there. So that tucks away. The clock. This was this was a purchase. We purchased this a year and a half ago because Kerry, my wife, is into steampunk. She's into cogs. She's into all these things. And before we purchased it, we went with a tape measure just to make sure it would fit in this space, and it did. So it was an expensive gift, but it adds to the character of the vehicle. It adds to the character of the vehicle. We have storage lockers up here for clothes, etc, 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 etc. And there also we have storage for pots and pans and whatever else up there, and also here. This sofa forms a bed. Basically how this works is this pulls out. I would do it, but I'm not going to do it because it does take, and it pulls out, and then the cushions get pushed back and it forms a double bed, and it comes out to here, and that allows us to sleep five. So it's our pride and joy at the moment, because it's taken us 10.5 months to construct from purchasing the vehicle. It took us 10.5 months to get it to this stage. There are a few other things that need doing for it to be completed. So yeah. These were already in the vehicle. These skylights were already in the vehicle. With hindsight, I've got to be honest with you. With hindsight, I wish this wasn't here, and I'll tell you why. It's because I would have liked to bring this shower unit just a little bit further this way, just to give a little bit more space in there. It serves its purpose. We can all get in there, but if you're a little bit taller, then ideally it could have been a little. This could, if this was just slightly that way a bit, it'd have been perfect. But these were already in the vehicle. Didn't have to do anything with these were already in the vehicle. The only thing that we've added is this extractor fan, which it basically allows to draw air out. We have the Truma heater on all the water system underneath there, hot and cold, all your electrics down there. That also, the Truma also runs off a 240 volt system if you want it, or a 12 volt system, and also runs from gas. We have a built-in underslung 25 litre gas tank built in underneath. The design, this particular part here, Kerry initially when we first started constructing the vehicle, it's all been insulated with all the roof, and the sides have been insulated with 40mm insulation. The floor's been insulated underneath the floor with 25mm insulation. And then what we did is we got 6mm ply and covered the whole ceiling. And then to add that just a little bit more, let's say, design to it, we decided we'd seen other vehicles similar, with a similar design, and we liked what we saw, so we decided to use, basically this is soft pine, 35mm by 13mm soft pine, which we've glued on and pinned, and it's absolutely, well, it just gives it that little bit of a wow factor. We get a lot of comments on the ceiling. A lot of people like the ceiling. The designs of the cupboard, initially we was going to go with a perforated steel effect with the inserts of these cupboards, but because of the expense, because everybody builds these vehicles and they have a budget in mind, and they know what, you know, obviously everybody's finances are different. You can pay an awful lot of money, or you can design it in such a way that it doesn't cost you a lot of money. It all depends on people's different situations. But initially this was going to be perforated steel, but because of the expense of it, we decided, we approached a local company who specifically sell top quality wallpaper, and we found this. And it's very similar to the design and colour that we wanted to incorporate within these cupboards. So this is wallpaper, as is this. This is wallpaper. They're all cut. These inserts are all covered in wallpaper. So Kerry and I were in a bit of a dilemma as to what colour to spray the van. So what we decided to do is to employ a local graffiti artist, who we gave him some ideas what we would like it to look like. It's based on the theme of Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Now, for anybody who knows who he is, he was basically one of the forefathers of the Industrial Revolution in this country. And Kerry basically said that because originally the van had rust, she wanted to retain that feel. Yeah. So as you can see, the graffiti artist has sprayed what appears to be rust, but it isn't, rivets. He's put the name of the vehicle on the side with flames, and also working on the theme of like a steampunk theme as well. Is what was Kerry's idea, and this is all sprayed using spray cans. We just let him go for it, and that's what it's created, and it creates a lot of attention. Happy with it, absolutely happy. So my advice for anybody who's contemplating, we have met now 25 Vario owners, and they are all at different stages of builds, and my advice to anybody who's contemplating purchasing one of these vehicles, think about this. You know, if you're going for a van, then a van will have been used for delivering all over the country. The maintenance of a van is possibly not as good as a minibus would be, because a minibus has to be serviced every 6 weeks, because it's obviously carrying passengers. So that would be my advice. Look at what it is that you're possibly looking to purchase. Have a good look underneath, because they do have, the common fault with the Varios is they do suffer from rust in the same areas, and it's usually the inner sills and outer sills of the curb side of the vehicle. But other than that, if you're looking for a vehicle that has space, then to me the Vario ticks all those boxes. I'd like to thank you for visiting my van, and I hope you enjoyed what you've seen, and if we've given you any ideas, then great. Have a good time.
You may have noticed that you can buy our ebook. Our ebook shows you how to build a van conversion. It has 190 pages of text, diagram and images showing you various options of various systems. It also comes with 25 videos that show you hands-on how to do many parts of building a van. Also, we have a course. The course is really in-depth. It shows you everything from how to use basic tools all the way through to doing your gas, your water and your electric installation. Not only that, but within the course, we support you hands-on in making your electrical specification. And you get to join a community of like-minded van builders who are building their vans at exactly the same time. Follow the links to find out more, and thanks for watching.